What's up, everybody? This is Dr. Nick with Leverage Media, and today I wanted to talk to you about why Facebook ads are not working the way that they used to. So I'm here early morning in Chicago, right in front of the Bean. If you guys know what that is, it's here in Millennium Park. It's one of probably the most popular Chicago attractions. And the reason I'm here is because my apartment is right there. And my balcony overlooks the Bean. So early in the morning, like it is now, there's nobody out here. If you can see, like, I'm the only one here. And but as the afternoon grows on, especially when it's warm outside, as it gets closer to the weekend, you know, Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays are super duper busy, right? And it got me thinking about Facebook ads. So I would say probably 3 to 4 years ago is when the very first early movers started creating Facebook ads, or the first early movers for chiropractic started creating Facebook ads to try to draw new patients in. Well, you know, if any of you know kind of like how the curve works when any product or service comes into play, there's always the early adopters. So there's the people that either figured it out themselves or they hired a company super early on, and they probably were driving a lot of the marketing. They came up with the ideas, and they got rewarded for it because they took the risk. They saw an opportunity, they took it. Facebook ads were a lot cheaper back then. There were less people doing them, and so the results were a lot better. The quality of leads were better. The volume of leads were better. So as time has gone on, especially in the last, I'd say 12 to 18 months, if you know that curve, there's the early adopters, and then there's another stage, and then there's, you know, kind of like the general public opens up to buying things. And once that starts to happen, especially when it comes to marketing, that's when the advantage starts to wear away. There's lots of competition. Only the people that adapt and change are the ones that survive and thrive. So now, you know, even in towns of, 50, 100,000 people, you might have 5, 6, 7 chiropractors all running Facebook ads because they've been convinced that this is the way that you have to grow your practice. And I've always said, like, they're a part of a marketing strategy for sure. The same way spinal screenings or lunch and learns or content or Google ads or any of the things that I've talked about on a lot of these videos, each one of those is a piece of the pie. So if you've got one fishing pole in the water and you're trying to catch 100 fish, it's gonna be a lot more difficult than if you've got 200 poles in the water and you're trying to catch that same 100 fish. If you only need a little bit from each avenue, you're gonna do better off. So the reason why the Facebook ads are just not working as well is, number one, the cost of showing the ads to people has been going up. Number two, like I said, there's a lot more competition in the area. You know, here at the Bean in the afternoon, there's a whole lot more competition for a good shot of like just you and the Bean. Here in the morning, you know, before everybody wakes up, it's a whole lot easier to get. And then number three is that the dynamics of how people are interacting with Facebook, the amount of people that are on it on a regular basis, the kind of people that are using Facebook are different than it was 5 years ago. And so people are starting to become ad blind. There's so many local businesses that are now running the same type of bottom of the funnel ads that chiropractors do, that they tend to start to kind of blur those out. They kind of become ad blind to those things. Another thing that you run into is when you optimize your ads for conversion, Facebook doesn't know if that person ended up actually coming into your office or not and signing up for a care plan. What Facebook counts as a conversion is that they signed up for something. So Facebook is going to optimize their algorithm to show your ads to people who like to sign up for things. Not always people that like to sign up for things, pay for things, show up for things, but just people that like to sign up for things. So if you're getting a lot of no-shows, if you're getting people that even sometimes, like I was talking to a guy the other day, he said he stopped using an advertising agency because he was getting 60 leads a month, but he was like, no one was showing up. So we even started making people pay ahead of time, and they still weren't showing up. They were just giving up the $49 or whatever the special was. So Facebook's going to optimize for people that love signing up for things. So if you are struggling with your Facebook ads and you are not getting the results that you want, you have to realize that it's got to be a part of a bigger strategy. And if all you're doing is the Facebook ads, I've talked about this over and over and over again. If all you're doing is Facebook ads, you're for sure going to lose in the long run, because you need that engagement with Facebook. You need people to see you as an expert. You need to put value into your community. So you have to be creating content around the Facebook ads as well, and you can use the retargeting audiences to be able to show ads to people that have engaged, so they're more likely to know who you are, maybe have started to trust you, and are in need of a solution. So if your ads are not working the way they once were, or maybe you've never run ads before and you just heard that they don't work, it's not that they don't work, it's that when it's the only thing that your digital strategy is based on, you're destined to lose in the long run. So hopefully this helped you. Give me a call if you need any help with anything. I'll talk to you soon.